the third biggest mistake that people make when coming up with ideas before they've taken a deep dive into the data. And that could be something like a game designer who wants to design an experience to engage people with climate change before they've really started studying the numbers as to what industries and what creates carbon dioxide. It could be a photographer who wants to open a gallery that showcases images of plastic stuck in wildlife before they've really taken a deep dive into the numbers about what plastic pollution is really about. Now, we all come up with ideas all the time before we get a chance to really look into the data, so don't worry, everybody's done it. But we want to be careful to make sure that we don't invest a whole lot of energy into building projects, not-for-profits, or startups around ideas before we've looked into the data, because if you do that, it will rob you of the best ideas you've ever had. And so what we want to do is study the data, really start to understand the numbers behind our cause. You see, you want to marry your investigation of data with your creative idea storming. And we're going to go into that in a later chapter. But you don't want to get stuck in a situation where you've invested a whole lot of emotional energy, time, money, and resources into an idea that's probably not one of your best ideas. So next time you have an idea, just put the idea over here and then get stuck into looking on Google for all of the resources you can find about getting into your data. To sum up, the three biggest mistakes that people make when they're trying to change the world is number one, the value action gap. Making the assumption that educating people and getting people concerned about your cause is going to make action happen. Mistake number two is confusing the effort that you're putting in and the enthusiasm and the concern you have for a cause with the actual measurable change that you're making. Just being worried about a cause, just learning about it, isn't actual change. And the third is coming up with ideas, investing in ideas before really looking at the data. In the next video, we're going to go over a technique that will really make sure that you don't fall into these three troublesome patterns. If you like these videos, make sure to subscribe, sign up to my website, katiepatrick.com, and make sure you get a copy of the book, How to Save the World, and start working through the exercises with me through these videos. And I will see you in the next video where we're going to talk about the two lenses.